Brake servicing is a standard routine maintenance chore that is included in car servicing. All movable and immovable parts of the braking system have a limited lifespan. Thus, it is necessary that they are regularly repaired or renewed as per requirement, for the safekeeping of the occupants of the vehicle and the roads as well. Fortunately, our vehicles usually indicate clearly that brake servicing is required. Your brakes are one of the main safety components in your vehicle. So before starting the video, please like this video, do subscribe and turn on the notification for future updates. Dashboard warning light. The dashboard lights aren't necessarily only about the condition or irregularities of the engine, but also about the electronics of the car and everything connected to the electronic control unit. Thus, if the light board lights glow the next time you start your car, a mechanic needs to be contacted. Metallic squeal when in motion. In the event that you start hearing a piercing noise that stops when you apply the brakes, that's presumably the sound of the brake pad wear indicators. They're made of steel, so they make this sound when they start contacting the rotor without the application of brakes. This signifies that your brake pads are worn out and should be replaced before you get rotor damage, which can be a costly fix. Grinding sound when brakes are applied. Grinding that you also feel in the pedal could mean various things. There could simply be some gravel or a stone caught in the caliper unit, easily cured. Be that as it may, you may have gone excessively long without brake servicing. The brake pads may be worn through, and you're hearing metal on metal that could be creating grooves in the brake rotor, which is very harmful. Vibration or squealing while braking. Shaking in the steering wheel or vibration when you apply the brakes may be the after effect of a lopsided rotor. When you hit the brake pedal, the brake pads embrace the rotors, slowing them and your vehicle. Because of wear from heat, the piston can get tacky. It may not retract the pads back into the full off position when you let up on the brake pedal. Visible leaking fluid. In case you're experiencing a soft brake pedal, have a helpful technician search for fluid leaking from the master cylinder or somewhere else in the brake framework. The master cylinder is the unit that creates the force for your brakes. It has a tank like the one for your wiper fluid that contains brake fluid. When you apply the brakes, this fluid is pushed through thin piping, creating hydraulic weight. On the off chance that fluid is leaking from this framework, there may not be sufficient capacity to force the brake pads to clamp hard to the rotors. Wooden or soft brake pedal. On the off chance that you notice a distinction in the resistance in the brake pedal, it feels softer, or sinks all the way to the floor mat when you press on it, it's a sign you need immediate help. There could be air or dampness in the braking framework or an issue with the master cylinder. Generally, in autos with power brakes, the pedal should stop 1 to 1.5 inches from the floor. In case you have manual brakes, the pedal should prevent more than 3 inches from the floor. Car tugging in a direction when braking. This could be caused by a brake hose gone bad or a caliper problem. One brake caliper may be applying more or all the pressure during braking, resulting in unbalanced stopping and lopsiding of the car in a specific direction. This braking problem should be checked before it gets worse. Burning smell when brakes are applied. A pungent, chemical odor after repeated hard braking on steep roads is an indication of overheated brakes or caliper. Pull over immediately in a safe place. Check your parking brake to make sure it's completely released and allow the brakes to cool. On the off chance that you don't, you hazard heating up the brake fluid to boiling, which can cause brake failure. Bouncing or recurring stoppage when braking suddenly. On the off chance that your vehicle shakes or skips with sharp braking, it's probably not a brake issue at all. Your safeguards may be replaced. Only 1 out of every odd brake commotion or manifestation is going to cost you. It very well may be a harmless squeak from certain kinds of material and brake pads. Complete/partial brake failure. This is a very self-explanatory scenario of complete or partial brake system failure. Obviously, in this case, the vehicle to which the brakes are applied refuses to slow down or slows down at a very slow rate. The brake pedal in this case may even feel free or completely jammed. In this condition, the vehicle should not be driven at any cost. What do you think of our video? Let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.